Philip Calvert from Derby, Olive King from Plymouth, Alex Gray from Sandwich in Kent, Irene Grant from Birmingham, Mal Clarkson from Whitefield in Greater Manchester, Mike Barnett from Telford in Shropshire, Bob Hughes from Telford in Shropshire, Mike Guys from Redditch in Worcestershire, Chris Errington from Tooting in London, Doreen Payne from Blackburn in Lancashire, Chris Hall from Woking in Surrey, Robbie Robertson from Birmingham, Alan Chapman from Peatling Magna in Leicestershire, Chris Morton from Basingstoke in Hampshire, and Ken Brickwood from Stockwell in London are all here to play 15 to 1, presented by William G. Stewart.
Thank you. Hello, no previous winner with us today, so we'll start with the finals board, and we're still looking for a winning score above 162 to remove Gavin Fuller and David Titchener. Let's see what damage these 30 questions do in the first round. And it's 2 questions each. Remember, 1 correct answer from you to survive. And we begin with Philip Calvert from Derby. Philip, weights and measures. Which imperial unit is equal to 4.546 litres?
1 gallon.
Olive, please. Business and commerce. The name, please, of the man who founded the Next chain and developed Asda's clothing business, who's been brought in by Marks and Spencer in an attempt to restore that company's fortunes.
George Davis.
And Alex, please. The Bible, the Book of Samuel. Who in the Old Testament single-handedly killed a lion and a bear which had attacked his father's sheep before going on to his most famous conquest?
Sorry.
David. Irene, please. Films and television. DeForest Kelley, Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner. For roles in which television series are those actors best known?
Star Trek.
Mal, please. Women in public life. In which profession is Dame Elizabeth Butler Sloss a famous name?
Politics.
Law, she's a judge. Mike, modern European theatre. The popular 1970s plays Accidental Death of an Anarchist and Can't Pay, Won't Pay. The Italian playwright, please.
Dario Fo.
And Bob, please. The Animal World. What name is given to the soft, hairy skin that covers deer's antlers while they're growing?
Mink.
Velvet. Mike, please. Parliament. What term is given to the rules formulated by Parliament to regulate the conduct of its business and proceedings?
I don't know.
Standing orders. Chris, please. Farm animals. A farrow is a litter of young... what sort of animals?
Pigs.
Doreen, please. Name connections. John is a newscaster for ITN. His younger brother David is an actor, perhaps best known for his portrayal of Hercule Poirot on ITV. What's their surname?
Sorry, I've forgotten.
Suchet. Chris, please. The Commonwealth. Kingston is the capital of which Commonwealth country?
Jamaica.
Robbie, still the Commonwealth. And of which Asian Commonwealth country is Kuala Lumpur the capital city?
Malaysia.
Alan, please. The highway code. Countdown markers on motorways indicate the distance to the next exit. At what distance from the exit does the first marker appear?
30 yards.
300. Chris, please. Classical music. Whose choral compositions include The Seasons, The Creation, and the 7 last words of our Saviour on the cross?
Vivaldi.
Haydn. Ken, please. At what age would a person first become a quinquagenarian?
50.
Yes, indeed. Philip, your second question, fictional characters. In which story, first published in 1887, does Sherlock Holmes first appear?
Hound of the Baskervilles.
A Study in Scarlet. Olive, please. Civil aviation. Heathrow, Gatwick and Manchester are the United Kingdom's 3 busiest airports in terms of passenger numbers. Which is the 4th busiest?
Luton.
Stansted. Alex, please. The papacy, the history of the papacy. Adrian IV, the only English pope. In which century did he reign?
The 3rd.
12th. Irene, please. Anatomy. A flexor muscle is one which bends a limb. What corresponding name is given to one that straightens a limb?
Extruder.
Extensor. Mal, please. The Royal Navy. The Royal Navy currently has 4 operational Trident submarines. Vanguard and Vengeance are 2. One of the other 2, please.
Nautilus.
Victorious and Vigilant. Mike, medical science. What's the scientific study of heredity and variation in organisms called?
Genetics.
Bob, please. Art and famous paintings. The Kiss, Portrait of Fritz Riedler, the Beethoven Frieze. The Viennese artist, please.
Sorry, I don't know.
Gustav Klimt. Mike, please. The meaning of words. In the words xylophone and xylograph, what does the prefix xylo stand for or mean?
Musical.
Wood or woody. Chris, please. Television. The name, please, of the character played by the heartthrob actor George Clooney in the American hospital drama ER, in which he still makes occasional guest appearances.
Dr. Death.
Dr. Ross. I think Dr. Death's a wrestler, isn't he? And Doreen, please. Anniversaries. Trafalgar Day. Which date of the year is Trafalgar Day?
June the 14th.
21st of October. Chris, please. Classical mythology. The Greek goddess Eos and her Roman equivalent Aurora. Goddesses of what?
The dawn.
And Robbie, please. Sternutation. Sternutation is the medical term for which human reaction?
Hiccups.
Sneezing. Alan, please. Famous quotations. To whom was King Henry II referring when he said, "Will no man rid me of this turbulent priest"?
Oh, no.
Thomas à Becket. Chris, please. Sport and rugby union. Who became the first player to score 1,000 points in international rugby union when he converted a try for Wales in their 44-15 defeat by England in February?
I don't know.
Neil Jenkins. Ken? Which religious and educational movement was established by Robert Raikes in 1780?
Quakers.
Sunday schools. That was pretty tough. It's 7 down, 8 to go. Philip?
And they are Alex Gray, Mal Clarkson, Bob Hughes, Mike Guys, Doreen Payne, Alan Chapman, and Chris Morton. And of the remaining 8 contestants, 2 still have their 3 lives intact.
This, Philip, to start round 2. What are the Storting, the Folketing, and the Althing in Norway, Denmark, and Iceland, respectively?
Fjords.
They're the national parliaments of those countries. Olive, please. Literature, American literature. Which poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow is the story of the son of Mudjekeewis, the West Wind, and Winona?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
The Song of Hiawatha. Irene, please. London. Which building occupies the whole of the north side of Trafalgar Square? The National Gallery. Mike, computing terms. Inkjet, dot matrix, and bubble jet. They're all types of what?
Printers.
A number, please.
15.
Ken, pop music. The stage name, please, of the controversial American rap star whose 10 million selling album is the biggest selling rap album ever.
Eminem.
And a number, please.
Number 11.
Chris, please. Still pop music. And what is the rap singer Eminem's real name used in the title of that 10 million selling album?
Marshall Mathers.
And a number, please, Chris.
Number 9.
Government, please, Chris. Nuneaton, Rugby and Kenilworth, and Stratford-on-Avon are parliamentary constituencies in which English county?
Warwickshire.
A number, please, Chris.
1, please.
United States and politics, Philip. How many senators represent each state in the Senate?
2.
A number, please, Philip.
11.
Taxation in the United Kingdom, Chris. The collection of value-added tax, VAT, is dealt with by which department of the Treasury?
Customs and Excise.
A number, please, Chris.
15.
Shakespeare, Ken. Queen Eleanor is his mother, Lady Blanche is his niece, and Prince Henry is his son. Which eponymous character in a Shakespeare play?
Henry VI.
King John. Again, please, Chris.
Number 2, please.
And Olive. Famous opening lines. Which work by John Bunyan, published in 1678, opens with the line, "As I walked through the wilderness of this world"?
Pilgrim's Progress.
A number, please, Olive.
Number 12, please.
Driving licences, Robbie. A standard driving licence for a motor car automatically expires when the holder reaches what age?
70.
A number, please, Robbie.
3. 4. Sorry.
Irene, science. How many atoms of hydrogen must combine with 1 atom of oxygen in order to form 1 molecule of water?
2.
Hence H2O. And onwards, please, Irene.
15, please.
Cinema and the Oscars, Ken. The name, please, of the American director who has received 2 Oscar nominations this year for the films Erin Brockovich and Traffic. Steven Soderbergh. Again, please, Irene.
6, please.
The House of Commons, please, Mike. Which member of the Cabinet, also the Government Chief Whip, is the Member of Parliament for Dewsbury? Anne Taylor. Again, please, Irene.
11.
US history, please, Chris. At which battle was Colonel George A. Custer defeated by the Sioux and Cheyenne in June of 1876?
Little Bighorn.
And onwards, please.
9, please.
And Chris, please. The Middle East. What's the capital city of Saudi Arabia?
Is it Riyadh?
It is Riyadh, Chris. Onwards, please.
2, please.
Sport, Olive. The Oxford-Cambridge boat race. The boats pass under 2 bridges on the River Thames during the race. Which 2 bridges?
Putney and Chelsea.
No, Hammersmith and Barnes. Again, please.
1, please.
Physics, science, Philip. Radio frequencies. VHF stands for very high frequency. UHF stands for ultra high frequency. What does SHF stand for?
Oh dear. Super high frequency.
Yes, it wasn't so oh dear after all, was it, Philip? And onwards, please.
Number 4, please.
Irene, the Republic of Ireland. Dingle, Kenmare and Killarney are major towns in which Irish county?
Mayo.
County Kerry. Again, please, Philip.
Number 6.
Mythology, Mike. Ambrosia, the food of the gods, conferred eternal life upon all who ate it. What does the word ambrosia mean literally?
Food of the gods.
It means immortal. Again, please, Philip.
Number 9.
Chris, the decorative arts. 2 leading 18th century English potters had the first name Josiah. Josiah Wedgwood. Who was the other one?
Cartwright.
Josiah Spode. Again, please, Philip.
Number 12.
Popular music, please, Robbie. Best known for his popular songs of the Second World War, who composed the music for We'll Meet Again and There'll Always Be an England?
Irving Berlin.
Ross Parker. Again, please, Philip.
Number 9.
Chris, Africa, Nigeria, Angola and Namibia all have coastlines on which ocean?
Indian Ocean.
The other side, the Atlantic. Again, please.
Number 6.
Mike, please. History. In which century did the Black Death wipe out 1/3 of Europe's population?
The 1300s. That's 14th.
Well, yes, the 14th century, yes. 1300 or 14th century, yes.
Number 12.
And motor racing, please, Robbie. In litres or cc's, please. In Formula 1 Grand Prix motor racing, what's the maximum permissible engine capacity?
2,500.
3 litres or 3,000? There you are, as it needs to be. It is 12 down, 3 to go, and after the break, Philip Calvert from Derby, Mike Barnett from Telford in Shropshire, and Chris Hall from Woking in Surrey will be here for the final. Do please stay with us.
The 3 surviving contestants in today's 15-to-1 final are Philip Calvert, a retired postman from Derby. He's an avid gardener. His other hobbies include crosswords, quizzes and Scrabble. He also enjoys reading crime fiction, especially the works of Agatha Christie. Mike Barnett, a project manager from Telford in Shropshire. He's an enthusiastic sportsman. He's keen on football and plays rugby for Newport Shropshire Rugby Club. He likes reading and enjoys especially The Lord of the Rings by Tolkien. And Chris Hall, a systems developer from Woking in Surrey. He enjoys crosswords and word games, especially Scrabble. He also likes to read the works of Terry Pratchett, and he's very keen on volleyball. He runs the Surrey Volleyball League, and he plays with the Guildford International Volleyball Club.
Thank you. Welcome back. Volleyball figures largely in your life, Chris, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Philip, Mike and Chris, put your fingers on the buzzers. First to buzz gets a chance to answer. First of you, with 3 correct answers, the game opens up. And after that, it's question or nominate. And remember, a winning score above 162 for a place on the finals board. Here we go. Television comedy. The first series was set during the Wars of the Roses. The second in Elizabethan times. Mike?
Blackadder.
Was indeed. Geography. The longest continuous frontier between any two countries in the world extends for nearly 4,000 miles. Which two countries? Chris?
USA and Canada.
Sport. Which famous international competition is a biennial match between two teams of 12 men from opposite sides of the Atlantic, played over 3 days? The Ryder Cup. High Office. Kurt Waldheim, 1972 to 1981. Javier Perez de Cuellar, 1982 to 1991. Mike?
Secretary General of the UN.
That wasn't going to be the question. After Boutros Ghali, who came next? Kofi Annan. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Shakespeare. From the opening line of which play does the phrase winter of discontent come? Chris?
Henry V.
Richard III. Now is the winter of our discontent. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. And still Shakespeare. Which Shakespeare play begins with a stage direction, on a ship at sea, a tempestuous noise of thunder and lightning heard?
Tempest.
It does, the Tempest. On we go, the Peerage. What connects the following peerages? The earldoms of Durham and Selkirk, the viscountcies of Camrose and Stansgate, and the baronies of Altrincham and Silkin. Huh? All currently disclaimed. History of the USA. Who was President of the United States when the first men landed on the moon in July of 1969? Mike?
Nixon.
Richard Nixon. On we go, please. Look at this, please, and tell me, who is this American? Mike?
Jerry Springer.
It is indeed. Mike, 3 correct answers. Question or nominate?
Nominate Chris.
Chris, please. Law in England. There are 4 Inns of Court in London. Inner Temple and Middle Temple are 2. One of the other 2.
Lincoln's Inn.
And Gray's Inn. And onwards, please, Chris. Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Sport and match play golf. What's the widest margin by which an 18-hole match can be won in match play golf?
10 and 8.
Took a bit of working out quickly, didn't it? And on we go. Question or nominate?
Question, please.
And international monarchy. Which country's monarchy, the oldest monarchy in the world, is symbolised by the chrysanthemum crest?
Japan.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Heraldry. What term is used in heraldry to describe a beast usually depicted standing on its left hind leg?
Rampant.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Acting dynasties. Jolie and Natasha Richardson. Who is their famous actress mother? Vanessa Redgrave. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. 20th century English literature. The name, please, of the novel by Muriel Spark, set in an Edinburgh school, in which sister? Chris?
Prime of Miss Jean Brodie.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Philip, please.
Philip, which sea off Britain's coastline was named Oceanus Hibernicus by the Romans?
The Irish Sea.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Chris.
Chris, it's ships in the sea. The name of which famous tea clipper comes from a Scottish expression for short shirt, used in Robert Burns' poem Tam O'Shanter?
Cutty Sark.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Mike.
Mike, the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth country Lesotho is entirely surrounded by which other Commonwealth country?
South Africa.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Chris.
Quotations. This from the 1920s, Chris. Well, I made it, said a quiet American in Paris in May 1927 after he had won a $25,000 prize. Who was he and what had he done?
Lindbergh, flown the Atlantic.
Yes, solo. And on we go, please.
Nominate Mike.
Mike. And still Americans in Paris. An American in Paris, Porgy and Bess, and Rhapsody in Blue. The American composer, please.
Gershwin.
Yeah, they don't come much better than that, do they? George Gershwin, of course. And onwards, please.
Nominate Chris.
And Chris, theatre. Which arts centre is the London home of the Royal Shakespeare Company?
The Globe Theatre.
Barbican Centre. Mike, I'm back with you. Question or nominate?
Nominate.
Philip, look at this, please. This is Roman numerals. Very precisely, please, what is unique about the year 1666 when written in Roman numerals?
No.
Philip, if you look at it carefully, you'll see that it uses the 7 symbols or letters in the correct descending numerical value. M, D, C, L, X, V, I. You remember that for the rest of your life.
Oh, well, yeah.
And Mike, question or nominate?
Nominate again.
Philip, Equal to 4 inches, what name is given to the unit used to measure the height of a horse?
Hand.
And question or nominate?
Nominate.
The highway code, Mike. When travelling on a motorway, what's the maximum permitted speed for a car towing a caravan or trailer?
50 miles per hour.
60 miles per hour. Philip again, please.
Nominate.
History of medicine, Mike. Which medical journal was founded in 1823 by Thomas Wackley or Wakely as a campaigning journal to expose medical malpractice?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
The Lancet. Now, Philip.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Absolutely, yes.
No. You can't get this far without answering some questions correctly,
True,
I promise you.
true.
Now, you have a score of 31, 2 lives left, and there are 15 questions. That's 150, 181, 201 points there somewhere.
Yes.
See if you can get them all. Here we go. This is 20th century literature again. In which short novel, adapted for television and starring David Jason, does H.E. Bates introduce the Larkin family?
The Darling Buds of May.
States of the USA. The name of only one of the 50 states begins with the letter P. Which state?
Pennsylvania.
That's your second US states question today. isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the Senate earlier on. English poetry. What name is given to a lyrical poem of 14 decasyllabic lines?
Sonnet.
Look at this, please, and tell me. Television. This woman is a regular presenter on GMTV. What's her name?
Oh dear. No.
No? Penny Smith.
Oh yes, I do. I've seen her, yes.
Yes, indeed. This is Politics and the Cabinet. Who now holds the office held by Thomas à Becket in the 12th century and Thomas More in the 16th century?
Oh, Archbishop of Canterbury.
No, the Lord Chancellor, Lord Irving of Lag. Well, there you are, Philip. Stay there. Pardon?
So I wish I'd done better nonetheless.
Look, let me just tell you something about doing better. You've got 61 points, which is a winning score.
Yes.
I always tell people it is better to win a cup final 1-0 than
It's
to lose
true, it's true,
than to
yeah.
lose it 5-4. It is true, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Now, after we had that little discussion, all I can say to you is you won't find a place on the finals board, but do
No,
come and join
quite.
us again later in the year. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Stay there, don't go away. Stay there, stay there. Thank you. That's it for today, but you know we are already collecting contestants for our next series. So if you fancy a go at 15 to 1, here's the address to write to. 15 to 1, PO Box 273, London, W1A 6EH. And remember, postcards only, please. Or by email to 15to1@channel4.com. And our audition centres are at Edinburgh, Glasgow, Newcastle upon Tyne, Carlisle, Belfast, York, Manchester, Dublin, Derby, Shrewsbury, Norwich, Birmingham, Aberystwyth, Cambridge, Oxford, London, Swansea, Bristol, Redhill, Ashford in Kent, Poole and Plymouth down in the southwest. And you'll see that we've added Glasgow. We'll be back tomorrow. See you then.